Hi, welcome to this video's tutorial on Excel formulas. If you are looking for more of an intro to Excel, I would recommend checking out our Excel formatting video. But if you're already familiar with the basics, let's go ahead and get started. So you might have heard that Excel can be used as a calculator. Excel can add, subtract, multiply, and divide for you. Excel is a great way to calculate financial information quickly and to keep everything organized. To begin with, all formulas in Excel must start with an equal sign. So let's go ahead and select the cell that we want to type in. I'm going to go ahead and select B2. And as I mentioned, we need to type in our equal sign. This is an indication to tell Excel to calculate a math equation. Next thing that will follow the equal sign is the math problem. So let's start off with 100 plus 6. When you're done typing your simple equation or your formula, we could always then hit enter. And notice how it quickly gives us an answer. Notice how we didn't exactly type in 106. We actually typed in the equal sign 100 plus 6. And you can review that by selecting the cell and coming up here to the formula bar and seeing what we had actually typed in. You could also use the formula bar to edit what is inside the cell. Let's go ahead and edit that and change the plus sign to a minus sign. So I'm going to go ahead and backspace that and type in the subtraction sign there. And since I'm done, I can now hit enter. Gives us the answer 94. Let's go ahead and continue on with the multiplication and the division sign. So I'm going to edit the text by clicking inside the cell once, coming up to the formula bar and clicking again. I'm going to go ahead and now erase the subtraction sign and type in the multiplication sign, which is similar to the asterisk. Now that I'm done, I could go ahead and hit enter. And there you go, 600. I'm going to go ahead and edit the text one last time to show 100 divided by 6. But this time I'm going to edit the cell by double-clicking inside the cell. And there it goes. It pops up that flashing I-beam along what was actually typed in the cell. Go ahead and backspace that out and type in the division sign. And now that I'm done, I could go ahead and hit enter. So there you go. We just used Excel to perform some simple formulas. So now let's continue using Excel's simple formulas with this activity. With this activity, we see a chart of people's first names, last names, how many items they purchased, how much each item cost, and we have a couple of blanks that we are going to fill out. So to find Kelsey's total paid without taxes, using Excel, we're going to first select the cell, type in the equal sign, and then now we're going to type in the math problem. And then now that we're done, we're going to hit enter. Same method of finding taxes paid. Select the cell, type in the equal sign, type in the math problem. And now that we're done, we can go ahead and hit enter. Last but not least, we're going to go ahead and find the total paid including tax. We're going to first select the cell, type in the equal sign, type in your math problem, and now that we're done, we could hit enter. And there you go. Kelsey spent $31.92 on the items that were purchased. Moving forward, we're going to finish the rest of this activity using another method. Instead of typing out the numbers for the math problem, we're going to point and click to the cells that contain those numbers that we're going to use. So for instance, we're going to first, still the same, select the cell, type in the equal sign, but instead of typing 7, we're going to point and click to the cell 7, and you'll see that what automatically comes up is this blue marquee that is on the border of this cell, along with its cell name C3 in the same color as the blue marquee. Now we're going to type in the multiplication sign because we're multiplying 7 times 875. Rather than typing that, we're going to point and click to the cell. And you could see that it's color coordinated with its cell and the name of the cell. I also did not type in C3 nor D3. I just pointed and clicked. The only thing I typed was the equal sign and the multiplication sign. And now that we're done, we could go ahead and hit enter. And you can see now that it gives us the answer along with the correct label with the $sign here. We're going to do the same thing with taxes paid. Let's go over that again. You select the cell, type in the equal sign, point and click to the cell that you're going to refer to, type in your math equation, type in the math sign, point and click to the next cell. Now that we're done, we could go ahead and hit enter. Let's do that again for total paid. Select the cell, type in the equal sign, point and click, type in the math sign, point and click, and then hit enter. And there you go. We have Eden, who purchased 7 items and each item cost $8.75, and the total purchase is $68.45. Now I am going to complete the rest of the activity. I encourage you to continue practicing Excel and have fun.